Hey guys, I'm Jesse from the YouTube channel Jesse the Reader, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Epic Adaptations, the series here on Epic Reads where I keep you in the know on all the recent YA book-to-movie and book-to-TV adaptation news. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's talk about some recent August adaptation news. First up, the book Weezy Bat has been picked up to be turned into a movie. This story takes place in the 1980s in Los Angeles, and we follow our main character Weezy. Her parents are heavily involved in the Hollywood scene. Her mother is a starlet, and her father is a screenwriter. Weezy ends up moving in with her best friend Dirk, and together they embark on the challenge of finding love. The movie is set to star two names that you might recognize from some recent book-to-movie adaptations. First up, Sasha Lane, who was recently in the adaptation for The Miseducation of Cameron Post, and then none other than Nick Robinson, who is our Simon from the Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens book-to-movie adaptation, aka Love, Simon. And the lead role of Weezy will be played by Anya Taylor-Joy. I believe this is one of those stories where while it is mostly a contemporary story, it's also got a bit of magic that comes into play, and I love stories like this. Like, I live for stories like this. I feel like we don't have many books like this one being adapted, so I'm really looking forward to seeing this one on the big screen. Next up, the young adult novel Trell has been picked up by Tony Lee and Nikki Silver in hopes of it being turned into a film. The story follows an African-American girl who is fighting for her father after he has been wrongfully convicted and sent to prison over a shooting. She's doing everything she can to get him out of prison and to prove that he has been wrongfully convicted. It doesn't sound like there's a studio involved with this film yet, but I would really like to see this one be picked up. I feel like it's a story that would really translate well on the big screen. It also sounds like it's going to be a very emotional one, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my tissues ready. We have exciting news for fans of the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu. The book Legend had previously been picked up by CBS Film, but nothing ever ended up happening with that project, and so over time the rights lifted for the book, meaning another studio could come and pick this project up. So you probably know what that means. Legend has been picked up again. The book was recently picked up again by BCDF Pictures. There's still hope that one day Legend will be adapted. I'm holding on to that hope. The Legend trilogy is one of my all-time favorite trilogies, and I remember when I was first reading it that I could just picture it in my mind being translated into a film. So it would be really awesome to see it become a movie. Netflix has acquired a new series that's going to be loosely based on Lord of the Flies. It's set out to be a 10-episode series, and it's going to be a mixture of both Lord of the Flies and Lost. We'll be following a group of teens who are fighting for survival after one of their trips has been cut short, and they come back to their town and everyone is gone. At first I think it's really exciting, they can get away with anything and everything, but things quickly turn for the worst and they must band together in order to survive. We have both casting news and a movie release date for the upcoming book-to-movie adaptation for The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Charles Melton has been cast as Daniel Bay, who is our male lead in the story. Charles' character is the son of Korean immigrants, and his parents put a lot of pressure on him, and he often finds himself struggling to live up to their expectations. One day he meets a girl named Natasha, and while fate has brought them together, it could also be the thing that tears them apart. Charles Mantle is known for his role in Riverdale. He plays the role of Reggie, and having read the book, I think he would be a really good fit for this role. I believe this will be his first dip into the movie world, so it'll be really cool to see what he's able to do with this role. And like I said, we got a release date for The Sun Is Also a Star. It's currently set to be released on May 17th, 2019. While this could change, it's still really exciting to have an idea as to when this movie could come out. Lastly, I have two little reminders for you guys. First up, the book-to-movie adaptation for To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han has been released on Netflix. You don't even have to get out and go to the theater to see this movie. You can watch it from the comfort of your own bed. Easy peasy. Also, The Darkest Minds is still in theaters, so if you haven't checked it out yet, go and check it out. Let's go out there and support these book-to-movie adaptations. That's all the adaptation news I have for you guys today. You guys should let me know down below in the comments all your thoughts on today's episode. How do you feel about the Legend news, the casting news for The Sun Is Also a Star? Have you watched The Darkest Minds or To All the Boys I've Loved Before yet? Let us know your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you next month with another episode of Epic Adaptations.